Hey everyone, welcome back to Yusuf Reacts. Today, we're diving into the world of 007 with Diamonds Are Forever, the 1971 Bond film that brought Sean Connery back as the legendary spy. This film is known for its Las Vegas locations, witty one-liners, and some over-the-top villains. But does it hold up today? Let's find out. First, let's go through the plot. Diamonds Are Forever follows James Bond on a mission to investigate a diamond smuggling operation. But, of course, it's no simple crime. Bond discovers a sinister plot involving his old nemesis Ernst Stavro Blofeld, who's planning to use diamonds to power a space-based laser weapon. This all takes Bond from Amsterdam to Las Vegas, where he faces some unique challenges, including the villainous duo Mr. Wint and Mr. Kidd. One thing that stands out in Diamonds Are Forever is its lighter tone compared to previous Bond films. After On Her Majesty's Secret Service, which had a tragic ending, the producers wanted to bring back a more familiar Bond vibe. So, this film leans heavily into humor and camp. Some fans love it, others feel it was too silly. What do you think? Let's talk about the characters. Sean Connery returned as Bond after skipping one film, and he brings his classic charm and wit. But we also have some memorable villains. Mr. Wint and Mr. Kidd are unique for their dark humor and unsettling partnership, which gives the movie an unusual edge. And of course, we see Blofeld again, this time with some unexpected twists. Did you know that Diamonds Are Forever was actually filmed in Las Vegas during its heyday? The film offers a unique look at vintage Vegas. Plus, Sean Connery was offered a huge paycheck to return for this role after George Lazenby's one-time Bond performance. Connery even used part of his salary to set up a charitable trust in Scotland. One of the film's highlights is the theme song, sung by Shirley Bassey. Her powerful voice brought a glamorous feel to the film, which fits its Las Vegas setting. The visuals capture that 70 seconds Vegas vibe, complete with casinos, flashy cars, and a bit of that anything goes atmosphere. A diamond smuggling investigation leads James Bond to Las Vegas, where he uncovers an evil plot involving a rich business tycoon. James Bond's mission is to find out who has been smuggling diamonds, which are not reappearing. He adopts another identity in the form of Peter Franks. He joins up with Tiffany Case and acts as if he is smuggling the diamonds, but everyone is hungry for these diamonds. He also has to avoid Mr. Wint and Mr. Kidd, the dangerous couple who do not leave anyone in their way. Ernst Stavro Blofeld isn't out of the question. He may have changed his looks, but is he linked with the heist? And if he is, can Bond finally defeat his ultimate enemy? James Bond's Sean Connery Agent 007 pursues Ernst Stavro Blofeld Charles Gray, and eventually finds him at a facility where Blofeld look-alike are being created through surgery. Bond kills a test subject, and later the real Blofeld, by drowning him in a pool of superheated mud. While assassins Mr. Wint Bruce Glover and Mr. Kidd Putter Smith systematically kill several diamond smugglers and acquire their cache of diamonds in the process, and Bernard Lee suspects South African diamonds are being stockpiled to depress prices by dumping 80 of diamond supplies come from South Africa, and orders Bond to uncover the smuggling ring persuaded by Sir Donald Munger Lawrence Naismith, a diamond expert who brings the case to MI6. Posing as professional smuggler and assassin Peter Franks, Bond travels to Amsterdam to meet contact Tiffany Case Jill Stevie. John, a diamond smuggler. The real Franks shows up, but Bond intercepts and kills him, and switches IDs to make it seem like Franks is Bond. Case and Bond then go to Los Angeles, smuggling the diamonds inside Frank's corpse. Hugh Desmond Llewellyn, head of MI6's technical department. Miss Moneypenny Lois Maxwell, and secretary. At the airport, Bond meets his CIA ally Felix Leiter Norman Burton, who clears the shipment from customs, then travels to Las Vegas. At a funeral home, Frank's body is cremated and the diamonds passed on to another smuggler, Shady Tree Leonard Barr. Bond is nearly killed by Wint and Kidd, who had followed him and Tiffany from Amsterdam on their flight. when they put him in a casket to be burned in a cremation retort. But Tree stops the process when he discovers that the diamonds in Frank's body were fakes. Shady wants Frank's or Bond to deliver the real diamonds, but Frank's or Bond says that he was promised $50,000 for the delivery and wants his money. Bond tells Leiter to ship him the real diamonds. Bond then goes to the White House, a casino hotel owned by the reclusive billionaire Willard White Jimmy Dean, where Tree works as a stand-up comedian. Bond discovers there that Tree has been killed by Wint and Kidd, who did not know that the diamonds were fake. Wint and Kidd suspect that Frank's or Bond has the real diamonds. At the craps table, Bond meets the opportunistic Plenty O'Toole Lana Wood, and after gambling, brings her to his room. Gang members ambush them, throwing O'Toole out of the window and into the pool. Bond spends the rest of the night with Tiffany Case, who offers Frank's or Bond a deal to deliver the diamonds, and she promises him a 50-50 split and a passage out of Las Vegas, instructing her to retrieve the real diamonds at the Circus Casino. Tiffany reneges on her deal to meet back with Bond and instead flees, passing off the diamonds to the next smuggler. However, Frank's or Bond confronts her at her apartment in Las Vegas. Seeing that O'Toole was killed after being mistaken for her, Bond had Felix transport the dead body from the hotel to the apartment to convince Tiffany of the same. Tiffany changes her mind and decides to tell Bond about the next link in the chain. She drives Bond to the airport, where the diamonds are retrieved from a locker by a porter and given to Professor Metz Joseph First, a laser refraction specialist, who is followed to a remote facility. Bond enters the apparent destination of the diamonds by hiding inside Metz's van, a research laboratory owned by White, where a satellite is being built by Metz. When Bond's cover is blown, he escapes by stealing a moon buggy which was being used to train astronauts and reunites with Tiffany. That night, they elude police officers who had been sent after Bond for the commotion caused at the laboratory. Bond scales the walls to the White House's top floor to confront White. He is instead met by Blofeld, who is alive along with his double, who use an electronic device to sound like White. White has not been seen for 5 years, so Blofeld found it convenient to conduct his activities under White's name. Bond kills one of the Blofelds, which is revealed to be another a look-alike. He is then rendered unconscious by gas collected by Wint and Kidd, and is taken out to Las Vegas Valley, where he is dumped in an oil pipeline and left to die. An automated cleaner is sent down the pipe to kill Bond. Bond escapes, then telephones Blofeld, using a similar electronic device to pose as White's assistant Saxby Bruce Cabot. He finds out White's exact location and rescues him after battling his female bodyguards, Bambi Lola Larson and Thumper Trina Parks. Soon after, Saxby attempts to assassinate White, but is killed. In the meantime, Blofeld abducts Case. With the help of White, Bond raids the lab and uncovers Blofeld's plot to create a laser satellite. Using the diamonds, which by now has already been sent into orbit, Blofeld's team takes guidance control of the satellite and White's men can no longer control it. With the satellite, Blofeld destroys nuclear weapons in China, the Soviet Union and the United States, then proposes an international auction for global nuclear supremacy. White identifies an oil platform off the coast of Baja California as Blofeld's likely base of operations. Since White himself had no installations there, so presumably Blofeld built it. After Bond's attempt to change the cassette containing the satellite control codes fails due to a mistake by Tiffany, who hands Bond the replacement tape, Bond switches the replacement tape for the real one and gives Tiffany the real one. She thinks Bond wants her to switch the tapes and she puts the real one back in. A helicopter attack on the oil rig is launched by White, Leiter and the CIA. Blofeld attempts to escape in a midget submarine, but Bond gains control of the submarine's launch crane and crashes the sub into the control room, causing both the satellite control and the base to be destroyed. Bond and Tiffany then head for Britain on a cruise ship, where Wint and Kidd pose as room service stewards and attempt to kill them with a hidden bomb. But Bond discovers their plan and kills the two henchmen instead. As they embrace afterwards, Tiffany asks Bond, How the hell do we get those diamonds down again? All in all, Diamonds Are Forever might not be the most serious Bond movie, but it's got plenty of memorable moments. Sean Connery's return, the Las Vegas setting, and some unforgettable villains make it a fan favorite. Whether you're in it for the action, the campy humor, or just to see Bond take down Blofeld, Diamonds Are Forever has something for everyone. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments what you think about Diamonds Are Forever. Do you like this lighter Bond, or are you more of a fan of the serious 007? And don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more movie breakdowns and Bond adventures. See you next time on Yusuf Reacts.